to Schumann Stadium in Muncie, Indiana, home to the Ball State Cardinals. The Cardinals will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Kent State's offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. And I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game.
Makes the grab down the middle. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to pass. It's Wiggins. This one's complete. Finds a crease at the 20. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. And the golden flashes are in the hurry-up. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Right on the money. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. Wants to throw again. Rushes on him. And the heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Oh, and the attempt is no good. And the score will stay right where it is after that miss. So the Ball State Cardinals offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Reads it, fires complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. They'll run the option. And maybe a wise move not to even try the pitch as he's knocked down in the backfield. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. They boot it away. Hauls it in, looking for space. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. The Golden Flashes in the hurry-up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. They couldn't connect on second down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. To the air. It's Wiggins. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. And the Golden Flashes send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. From the gun to give, looking for room. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They go to the ground. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. First down for this offense.
Man, those are so hard to defend. You know, the quarterback, obviously he's doing the run-pass option and creating some indecision in my head. And look at that. He hands it off, and the back gets a quick 10. Easy. You know, like just chews up yardage. Just really, really tough to stop those kind of plays.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Wants to throw on first down. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Makes the grab on the left. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. This kicker brags that he can kick an 80-yard field goal. He'll settle for a 59-yarder here. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. Kicker tried to tack a few more on the scoreboard, guys, and couldn't do it. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Wiggins. And that's going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Golden Flashes line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. Makes the catch. He'll get it out to the 25. Not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down.
Really nice job by quarterback and wide receiver. This is why you do film work. This is why you throw on air all offseason. I know I get zone coverage. I know exactly where I'm breaking. I know exactly where to deliver the football. Nice throw, nice catch.
And the Cardinals headed quickly to the line. Off play action. Fires to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Mahoney. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. The Cardinals have it with a 1st and 10. They'll leave it with the lone back. Fighting off the defender. And he delivers the angry stiff arm, but is greeted by an angrier defense.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Got it behind the line. It's Pace. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires one high and deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. On the way, and you betcha, a 59-yard field goal.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Looking downfield, it's Wiggins. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Golden Flashes will line up to punt it away. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. They'll try the run. Running into the open space. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He'll pull it on the read. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. And the Cardinals racing to the line in the hurry-up. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll go back to work and punt it away for the 2nd time. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Finds a tight end down the gut. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the 1st down. Power football with the run. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Here comes the hurry up.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Looking to throw, it's Wiggins. Working that left side now. Oh, he's got some space. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Golden Flashes are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Makes the catch. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. And the Golden Flashes started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Golden Flashes. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, you know, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Got it in the middle, it's Baldridge. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Back to pass on second down. Finds his man down the middle. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. They're dealing with a second and long. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
The RPO, it's complete. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
Great execution on the RPO, and the receiver had some time to find the soft spot in the zone and make himself open for the quarterback and make it a much easier.
There he goes. Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15, a first down, and this offense is smelling the end zone. Might as well give it to him again. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by the defense. A lot of times offenses want time to mesh that RPO and read it. Nah, the defense got in there so fast, they didn't give him an option. Got the nice tackle for a loss, putting the offense in a worse situation.
Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. Quarterback on the keeper. Gets it past the marker for a first down, and that's the way we will wrap up the first quarter. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work. And